The fact that Trump could actually win this election outright just exposes us all the more bankrupt and reactionary the politics of the Democratic Party. I mean, Harris's response to the fascist agitation of Trump is not to expose it, but she goes down to the border and declares that it will be her and the Democratic Party that passed a $20 billion border restriction and win the support of the border police and kick out all the migrants which are trying to reach the United States. They continuously adapt. They're not warning about the danger. Biden's response to the coup was, we need a strong Republican Party. Well, they got it. You know, the whole response of the Democratic Party was to try to have bipartisanship with the Democrats in order to prosecute the war. And that's their central priority. As Harris said, we have to have the most lethal military in the world so we can continue the genocide in Gaza. We can wage war against Iran. We can escalate the war against Russia. And we need the support of the Republican Party for that. So they're not warning about fascism. And the only way that one can really undermine, and this is, again, the basic question, the ability of Trump to exploit social anger is to fight to develop an independent movement in the working class that actually articulates its interests. And just one final point on this, because it's not just a question of rejecting the Democrats and Republicans. That's necessary. But the issue is what type of movement is going to be built. You have those Stein and West who sort of promise change by tinkering around the edges. They're going to be elected, or they'll get a vote, and somehow that'll pressure the Democratic Party to the left. No. Genocide is not a mistake. World war is not a mistake. Dictatorship is not a mistake. It's an expression of the class interests of the ruling elite. And they seek, as Trotsky put it, half-truths, quarter-truths, that is the worst form of falsehoods. More can be said about the politics of the Green Party, but they offer really nothing to address what David was raising, the root of the problem, the source of the problem, that is capitalism. And how do you do that? Is by building a movement in the working class. So, and it's a movement based on history, on an assimilation of the lessons of the 20th century. There's a real theoretical political struggle that has to be waged to educate the working class and an understanding of what happened in the 20th century. What was Stalinism, Trotskyism, the real legacy of the socialist movement? What is socialism? Internationalism. Follow the map of the class struggle, not the map of war, as Trotsky put it. These are fundamental political questions that have to be fought for and clarified in the working class. And that's the purpose of our election campaign, to develop within the working class a socialist consciousness, not somehow, wishing for change within the political system. That's bankrupt, reactionary. The issue is developing movement in the working class. And those are the issues we try to clarify among workers, among young people, students, all those who are seeking an answer to the great problems that we confront, because there are no easy solutions. These are serious problems that require serious solutions.